So as we all know, tariffs are a tax on the American people. We will be the ones paying the price for Donald Trump's tariffs, the ones he put in place last week on the auto industry, the ones he put in place this week against everybody. We're the ones who get screwed on this. And what's really interesting to me is that Fox News at this point has decided, yeah, you're going to get screwed, and yeah, that sucks, but also suck it up and deal with it because you've got to make sacrifices for Donald Trump. On an episode of Outnumbered this week, Fox News host Harris Faulkner, had this to say. Everything's going to work out and the markets are a snapshot. Talking about the big stock market crash with the tariffs. So part of that deal is making sure your shareholders, the actual people, not by money but by vote, understand what's coming. I don't even know what that means, but she continued, look, when this nation used to go to war, people in this country would support the war effort with their materials at home and making things for weaponry and all that. We got to do 100% buy-in over this bumpy period. Just communicate. So, a little bit of a word salad there from Faulkner, but let me go ahead and explain it. You have to suffer because Donald Trump wants to do this weird, stupid thing. That's their message. And first of all, Harris Faulkner, people were not making weaponry at home during World Wars I and II. So that's a weird thing for you to suggest, people were just making weaponry at home. No, that didn't happen. I swear to God, Fox News hires the dumbest people in the world. But people did help out with the war effort. They would go out there, they would save scrap metal at home. They would go out and salvage through junkyards. They would, ration, right? We had times of rationing here in the United States because we needed stuff for the war effort. I get that. And Americans did make those sacrifices. Why? Well, because we were fighting tyranny. We were fighting a man that was killing millions of people. We all knew we had to stop this guy, and so we made sacrifices. Now, fast forward to today. Why should I have to cut back on food for my family just because Donald Trump wanted to start an ill-advised trade war? A trade war that he has no idea why he even started it. He changes the reason almost every day. He has no clear end goal. Right? There's not a thing these other countries can do to stop it. Not certain criteria they need to meet. He hasn't laid out any criteria. So why should people have to suffer and not be able to afford groceries just because of the mad king in the White House? How dare you suggest that people need to sacrifice through this bumpy period? People could die. People could starve to death. People could lose their homes. But you don't care. You know that stuff could happen. That's why you're making this pretty little speech that, again, made absolutely no sense. Because you know it's true. You just don't care because you have enough money to weather the storm. Most of the country does not. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.